Oh, sorry, yeah, they're not punched.
Small.
We're short, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, okay. Run out? Or are they coming?
I think
Oh, shoot, really? How many people we have here?
Yeah. But then it kind of took for me about volunteers pay money into it. I know.
Yeah, if we have we really run out?
Yeah, when they have the conference. No, we just don't know. Okay.
No, we really managed it.
Sure.
Alright, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
What's that?
Maybe you can make sure that each co-operative.
Everybody have one, right?
You just make sure that each
You don't have one? Alright, I guess we don't have enough. Anybody, there's 2 people in a co-op? Yeah, if there's 2 people in a co-op, would you give up one of your copies? Who else needs a copy?
Oh, no, I just gave my
I think we have enough now.
I don't think she has her own.
Yeah, yeah, she does.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give one to you because we're not exactly the same group, right? You all right? Yeah, we have. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna operate a lemonade stand and we're gonna make our profit and loss and balance sheet. You're gonna be so psyched about this, I know it. So, this is our balance sheet. And what do we know about a balance sheet?
Snapshot of one moment in time.
Yep. And what goes on it? What's on the 2 sides?
assets, liabilities.
Right. So there's what we own and what we owe, right? So I'm going to make 2 big boxes. What we own and what we owe. Okay? What is it called when we own stuff? And what kind of stuff do we owe? Okay, so everybody look at the balance sheet side of this handout, right? So we're going to start a business. You can, actually, what would be really helpful, does everybody have a pen or a pencil? What would be really helpful, you see where it says assets and you see a bunch of lines down where it says total assets?
Yeah.
Draw a big square around that whole section, and that's your assets, okay?
From assets to total assets?
Yeah, draw a big box around the assets.
Before liabilities.
Like this. So it includes current assets and fixed assets. Okay? Everybody got that? Yep. All that, right, exactly. Everybody got it? So, we're going to start our lemonade stand by buying some stuff. So we're drawing a box around this whole top section. Okay?
Oh.
So those are all of our assets. So we're starting our lemonade stand. First thing I have to do is go out and buy some stuff. What kind of stuff do we need to buy?
Sugar, water, ice.
Cups.
Those things, are those things investment or expenses?
Expenses.
Those are expenses. And what statement do they go on?
Profit and loss.
They go on your profit and loss. So we're not doing that yet, right? We're doing our balance sheet. So what kind of things go on our balance sheet?
Cooler.
A cooler?
The cooler.
Yeah. Okay. So, and what is the cooler?
An igloo.
No, it's an
Lemonade
asset.
dispenser.
It's a fixed asset.
How much?
Yep. Pitcher, an ice maker. Yep. How about a table?
Table.
Sign.
Cups, no, you have to buy those.
Unless you have reusable
Okay.
cups.
This is pretty good.
Usually don't eliminate there.
So, we're gonna do, this is the first day of our lemonade stand, okay? We're gonna have 4 weeks. So on day 1 of our lemonade stand, I'm gonna say that all these things together cost $10. We got them at a yard sale. Okay? We invested $10 in fixed assets. Where did the money come from? Most likely out of your own pockets. Yeah, Mom's not going to loan you the money until you've shown that you can, make something happen. Okay. Yeah, I think it's
It's upstairs.
It's
You
upstairs.
have to go out here, upstairs, and you'll find it.
Okay, so now everybody draw a box around the equity section. Around the liabilities section, the whole liabilities and equity section. So you have 2 big boxes on the page. Okay? So everything that was not in your assets box is now in your liabilities and equity box. Okay? So you got 2 big boxes.
We'll put that on our sheet for $10.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and fill those in.
Is it next to machinery and equipment?
Right, under machinery and equipment, we're going to put a cooler, a pitcher, and a table for $10. Okay?
Oh, so it doesn't look like
So the total fixed assets.
Are we putting the, so we're listing them under what they are? and
Under
then
machinery,
$10
equipment.
Under 10 day 1.
Yep. So I wrote in table, pitcher, juicer under there. Whoops, that's my phone, sorry. So $10 where it says total fixed assets. We're putting $10 in there because we invested $10 in fixed assets. Okay? So I'm going to say, down on the bottom, you see where it says member accounts? I'm going to say this co-op has 4 members. Okay? Member 1, member 2, member 3, and member 4. And to start this lemonade stand, they all put in $10. Okay?
Wow.
So their equity together is $40. So you can write on each of those lines $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, and then total equity is $40. So,
Total equity or just
good question. So do we have any liabilities? Do we take out any loans? We haven't done that yet, right? So our total liabilities are 0.
So the members, $10 not considered a loan?
Nope, it's considered an investment. It's equity. Yep. You could also make a loan if you wanted, but where this is your membership fee for being a member of the cooperative, then it's equity. So your total liabilities and equity is also $40.
Could you say that again?
Yep. As a member of the co-op, you could also make a loan to the co-op, and then it would show up under liabilities.
Okay.
But we're not doing that right now. We're making an investment in the co-op, so it's showing up under equity. Okay? So we have $40 total in liabilities and equity. So we took that $40 and we spent 10 of it on startup costs, on our investments. What happened to the other 30?
It's retained.
Not yet.
It's in the checking account.
We put it in the checking account, right? So the checking account is at the top of your page. You can put $30 in there. So now we have, what's our total assets? $40, right? We have $30 in cash and $10 in investments. And what's our total liabilities and equity? $40. It balances, right? It always has to balance. It's always going to balance. If it doesn't balance, there's something wrong, right? It's the nature of the sheet that this always balances. Yep.
So what if your liabilities exceed your assets, then is that just balanced out by negative equity?
If your liabilities exceed your assets, then you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Then your equity is negative.
But isn't that true for younger businesses?
That's true. That often happens. Sometimes, but you have to plan for that. It often happens that that can definitely happen, where your liability, if your liabilities are bigger than your assets, then your equity is going to be a negative number, right? And that it's true. That often happens with a young business because you don't have much equity in your business. It's the same way as if somebody buys a house. In the first couple of years of owning your house, you don't have much equity in the house. But after 30 years, after you've almost paid off your mortgage, you have a lot of equity, right? So while it's young, the equity will be low and it might even be negative. You'd like to keep it from being negative if you can, because you know what that means if it's negative?
The business fails, you're personally liable.
If the business fails, you don't have enough money to pay back the people you owe money to, right?